about the close relations developing between China and Africa, including our own country of Ghana. And some have allegedly seen in it a real danger of a new colonization of the African continent, this time by China. Our elders say that the first fool is not a fool. So much as we continue to condemn the depredations of colonialism and imperialism, we cannot be fools again.
You heard the President Akufo-Addo. The committee validating and verifying shop owners and tenants for allocation of shops at the newly constructed Prt2 market is accusing some traders of exploiting the process. The chairman of the committee, Amwama Hene Nana Ejinimboateng, says some shop owners are presenting unqualified relatives for registration as tenants. He warns imposters will be sanctioned.
What we've identified and also heard is that there are some landlords who, with the greatest respect, are trying to make our work difficult. The challenges we've come across is that some of them, though, are owners, but they don't have any title deed to the properties. But notwithstanding, we are looking at it that what is the level of possession. So long as one can identify and say that Mr. X was always coming to KMA, we take you now as the owner. But only that you need to have some proof.
Amwama Henning Nana Ejinimboateng is the chairman of the committee validating and verifying shop owners for tenants for allocation of shops at the Prt2 market. And finally, Senegal will host the next edition of the Summer Youth Olympic Games in 2022. That's according to the International Olympic Committee. It will be the first African nation to host the event. 4 other African countries, Botswana, Nigeria, Senegal, and Tunisia, were in the running to host the event, but Senegal was chosen as, according to the IOC, presented the best value proposition and the greatest opportunity at this moment in time. Apart from Antarctica, Africa is the only continent in the world to have never hosted the Olympic Games. That's all for the news at 11 with me, Hannah Odame. We'll be back at 12 with more news from across the country.
Memories, they fade away as fleetingly as they are made. But to hold on to precious moments, you need a smartphone you can rely on.
Get the new Nokia 1, 2.1 and 3.1 smartphones with the latest Android, durable design and unlimited photo storage with Google Photos to save those unforgettable moments.
Every day should have the perfect start. Every day should start with the great taste of expertly blended coffee, smooth, creamy, and delicious. Every day should start with a great taste of Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee. It all starts with a Nescafe. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, is that Ifya? Ifya, were you not the same person shivering so much this morning from a fever? Which hospital did you go to?
Oh, Kweku, I just went to the hospital on my phone. It's called Safe Doctor.
And which hospital too is that?
Safe Doctor is an all-new telemedicine app which allows me to access world-class Medicare right from my mobile phone. The app lets me have real-time video consultation with very qualified doctors of my choice wherever I am.
Oh, wow. But what about when you need to run labs and take a prescription?
Safe Doctor has partnered hospitals, labs, and pharmacies. I just received the request for the lab or prescription from Safe Doctor, and I simply go to the lab or pharmacy for them. I even have access to first aid, other health information, and an elite medical chat room.
Wow, I must get this app.
Download the Safe Doctor app from the Google Play Store.
Safe Doctor, the future of better medical care.
Running a local company? Ready to grow faster, go further? Well, now you can with faster targeted solutions from EcoBank Commercial Banking. Our easy-to-use digital platforms and super responsive service can help you deliver smarter collection, payment, and trade solutions for your business right away. To get a powerful Pan-African platform working for you starting today, contact a dedicated relationship manager with local corporate expertise at cmbghana@ecobank.com or use our easy self-service solutions at ecobank.com.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. It's about to go down.
auditions are over and the 30 are marching into the classroom. This Sunday, live on Adum TV at 5 p.m. at the Providence Event Center, La Accra. Who gets promoted to the next level? Come cheer and support your young music talents at the Providence Event Center, La Accra, as they thrill us to their own rendition of original Ghanaian high life music. Remember, it's this and every Sunday at the Providence Event Center outside Trade Fair, La Accra at 5 p.m. And Jens Shruma, Yerry Shurain, supporters and audience should be seated by 4 p.m. at Doom TV.
Mama said, you've gotta be strong, you've gotta be strong. Don't you forget who you are. You are a child of the Most High God. He gave you power, He gave you authority. When you declare, so shall it be. You were a victor, you were undefeated. So says the Lord. Nothing is impossible. You are untouchable, so child. Don't you worry now. Our God is incredible, mighty in battle, so stand tall and unafraid. Nothing is impossible. You are untouchable, so child. Don't you worry now. God is incredible, mighty in battle, so stand tall and unafraid. Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Every word He says. Every word. He is the King, He has all power. The ruler of our destiny. And I know He is my keeper. And I know He will supply all of my needs. So everything I am and everything I own and everything I'll be, His God. Nothing is impossible. You are untouchable, so child. Don't you worry now. My God, our God is incredible.
It's already 12 minutes past 11. Welcome back, folks. We're still in a live studio session with Oakley this morning. And some of your messages have come in, so we'll go on to read them in a little bit. 0244340437 is the number you can use to send us a WhatsApp. Later on in this hour, there's more on breast cancer as part of our Breast Cancer Awareness Month, this month of October. In our lifestyle segment, we'll tell you how a couple of things that you need to know about breast cancer. So you know you want to stay with us. It's probably brought to you by Acacia and Wemplex 400. Playing in the background is Oakley with Mama's words. Okay, let me go to some of your messages. It says, tell Oakley we, the fans, have missed him very much. We love him. He should release the songs quickly. We need it. I love the song Never Let You Go. Your fans have already started flowing in your shouts. It says, Doreen, tell Fritz Jamos says hello. He'll understand. You know who Jamos is?
Yeah, my senior from high school.
Okay. All right. There's another one here from Kwesi Bello. He says, can you play the song that he did with Guru? Never heard it before. Play a song too for my lovely wife, Elizabeth Ufori of Danceman Sahara area. Love her to the max. So we'll just go back and play Mido for our friend Kwesi Bello. I got a tall list of birthday celebrants out here, so we'll probably just play it for all of them. For Mrs. Sharon Ishon, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. For Mrs. Lugia Zako, is from your friends and your family. Most especially wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday also to Oswald Eswa Mensa Stero. Enjoy your birthday. For Abigail, Ellen, Priscilla, Brenda, and Mr. K Mensa, all of SIC on Ring Road who are doing the listening, have a great morning. Eric Norte Yeboah, Junior of Penfield School. It's your 7th birthday, and your mama Alberta and your Yarifa and your mommy and your daddy and your whole family would like to wish you a happy birthday. Enjoy your day, little Eric Norte Yeboah.
That is all that matters to me.
Odomi hima me do wa me bo hoka fiso name me wifey. Sire me ni so fi di bono fiso pedi pa me to di bin hu so wakuma the only thing I see. Sire bi sabi me hu so do se ni pa me twede wodo jenga ba me dwene wodo Isabel wifey. Baby way anyway better days go come. Holidays, shiny days, bitter days go come. Love case my city say nkorofo bo down. West days twede me kuko me ne wonenam. Eya wada wudu metina me bo odo drum. Sweetie pie, say me picture me nisha above. Me look alike, you know me to me no love. I can't deny, say that we knew what me to me take keep up. We yeah me life, say that we knew what Odomaka half. We saw yeah me bring tone, for me phone so. Tell me peseke where we reduce tempo, me rap, me say we push me a foga, and so mango. Me work it hard, me search it hard, me prove it hard, me trust it bad. Me could have was me na better they better get into the zumbu put the boku so put the in the guru check mo fele me ba.
Featuring Guru. It's got Oakley on this one. At least when he used to call himself Fritz, but now you understand why he's calling himself Oakley. It's 17 past 11. We came right back into our live studio session with Oakley this morning. You probably will remember him from the Voice Factory on City FM. He won that in 2009. He released this one with Guru. Yeah, Yeah, he's been on a sojourn to make himself a better person. He came back with a name change, and he's just about to release his EP defining who he is now. So in case you've missed about 40 minutes of our conversation, well, you missed a great deal, but you can catch up and then continue with us. 0244340437 is our WhatsApp line. You can definitely text us. Let us know if you have any questions or any comments. So anyway, let's talk about you and your experiences on Voice Factory, and then of course your experiences when you studied in New York for a year. Comparing the two of them, what were some of your learnings, and what has that contributed to make you a better musician now?
I think when I was doing Voice Factory, it actually taught me that you can't get too comfortable, because you might never know if you'll be evicted the week after or not. And even in the industry, like you
can apply that same experience in
like
the industry.
You relax, and then somebody comes to take over. And even now, it's even crazy. Back then, we didn't have as much artists back then as now. I came back and I'm like, yo, we have like so many artists. Like, here, what's up? And people are like, oh, so you, what to assume, you know, that kind of thing. What to assume, you know, women also. And then I'm like, well, yeah, you do have a valid point though, but I can cite examples of people who have vanished and then popped up, you know, and have done great. And even my EP is just a prelude to my album, actually. So these are just songs that I had recorded, you know. But
can you sing something from your new EP?
I can't sing any of the songs now.
Oh, how?
Yeah. Okay. Let me do it.
Yeah, something close.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do a verse of it. Okay. So
that's fine. We'll accept that.
What? I'm just gonna do like 2 lines of it. So it goes like,
2 lines are not enough. Maybe 4 lines. You know what? Even if we hear it now, we probably might not even remember it when the EP comes out.
Yeah, even remember.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do where did all the good people go? I guess they were in heaven right now. I guess they were in heaven right now.
Aha! Don't worry, you can sing over it.
No. See that little girl sitting in the corner. Can you tell a story by looking through her eyes? She's asking, where is mommy? She's asking, where is daddy? Yeah. And she says, I need somebody to take me home. Where did all the good people go? I guess they were in heaven right now. I guess they were in heaven right now. Yeah. Where did all the good people go? I guess they were in heaven right now. I guess they were in heaven right now. And know that man holding on to memories and giving up the fight. All he needs from you is a word and a hug and a smile. And now we live in a time of hate and greed and really lost our way. We never have to compromise to live the truthful way. And the love for money is clouding up our souls. Where did all the good people go? I guess they're all in heaven right now. I guess they're all in heaven right now. Where did all the good people go? I guess they're all in heaven right now. I guess they're all in heaven right now. He's your brother, she's your sister. We're all God's children now. So when you see me falling down, take my hand and pray for me now, 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 now. Yeah. He's your brother, she's your sister. We're all God's children. Yeah. So when you see me falling down, take my hand and pray for me now, 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 now. Yeah. Where did all the good people go? I guess they're all in heaven right now. I guess they're all in heaven right now.
That's a beautiful track. Where did all the good people go? Well, I guess they're in heaven, you're saying. You wrote this yourself too?
Yeah, I did. I wrote the song when I lost my dad, 2015.
Right.
And I did realize that we tend to do good to people only when they are dead and gone, or try to, remember them, or say, oh, this person was a good person when they were alive. But when you're alive and they need help, nobody really shows up for them until they are dead.
Right.
That is how come I got the inspiration for the song. Where,
Right.
you don't have to wait for somebody to die before you show them love.
Yeah. It's a beautiful track, actually. We're liking it. And some text messages have come in for you already. Nia Monkote says, hi, tell Fritz it's been a long time. Hope he's good and it's good to be back. Keep going higher. We got your back. And that's Nia Monkote. Moba. Keep us making us proud. Fritz, this is Kwesi Mfoning. Good to hear you're coming out with an EP. Great show as always, Doreen. Thank you, Kwesi Mfoning. You know these guys, right?
Yes.
These are your people.
Yeah, my squad.
Yeah, your squad, huh? Okay, you definitely have to go to this MOBA thing or else they'll tear you down.
I really have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
So, do you see yourself as a better musician now as compared to when you recorded Mido? I mean, we just played Mido featuring Guru, and then we also played Where Did All the Good People Go? When you listen to the two songs, do you think that you have definitely matured as an artist? You find yourself, writing better and singing better?
Well, it's a very debatable issue. However, I think with maturity, you try to do songs that is relevant to your life personally. And so, like, back in the days, not to say that when I wrote Middle, I wasn't matured or whatever, but at that time, there was a lot of pressure to try to please the people, which, of course, is the reason why we do music. But then again, you can't keep on pretending to be who you're not.
Right.
So at this stage in my life, I don't have any point to prove to anybody. I have to be true to myself, really.
Right.
That is why all the songs, if you listen to the first one that I did was Mama's Words too. And these songs were actually written at a lowest point in my life. I lost my dad, so it was really hard on me. So that is when I actually did this EP. So this EP, I recorded it 2-3 years ago. It's just that I never really had the opportunity to put it out there. So I am now working on my album. So this is just a prelude to the album.
Right.
This is just for people who haven't heard from me in a long time.
Right.
So yeah, the real album is coming out. My official single is coming out in December, actually.
In December?
Yes.
Okay.
Official single is coming out in December.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. And basically, in all of this, are you going to now go completely into gospel? Have you stopped recording secular music?
So I have this issue with a lot of people all the time, and I fight with people, and sometimes Christians come from me like, oh, you have backslidden and all that. I love God. Listen, I'll do anything for God. I'm a worship leader, clearly, and in the past few years, I went on a hiatus I mean, from commercial music, I was still doing gospel music. I still do gospel music. In fact, God is my everything. That is why I said earlier that I'm going to do songs that are relevant to me as a human being, you know, and then be able to tell my story as well. I don't want to put a label on myself. However, in as much as I would say most of my songs are Christian music, it's gospel music. Now, that's not going to make me shy away from talking about social issues. Of course, where did all the good people go? You can't categorize it as a gospel song. It's something that's relevant to everybody. I'm pretty sure. And then one of the reasons why I released this song earlier, but I didn't make a lot of noise about it, was when Ebony passed away. Because, I mean, of course, I'm on social media, so I would see how people would lambast her and bash her. Oh, she's this, she's that. And all of a sudden, Ebony passes away, then she becomes everybody's hero. And I got pissed. I'm like, why are people like this? And so, back to the question.
Recording secular.
Yes, secular. I personally, I can't put myself in a box. However, I mean, the genre of music I'm doing, because I do a lot of weddings as well. And what is wedding? What are weddings? What is love? God is love, and love is God. So it all depends on the content of the music. For me personally, it depends on the content of the music. Actually, my major single coming out in December is a song that was inspired by a friend's wedding. You know. And yes, they are Christians and everything. And yeah, so let's see how that goes. So I don't want to put myself in a box. However, I love God. I call myself a Christian artist. However, I'm not going to shy away from realistic things. I'm not going to shy away from social issues. I'm not going to shy away from love, if so be it. You know, I just have to mind the content, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
And minding content in trying to, you know, you are also coming out with a single in December, etc. Even in your time of being in hiatus, you know, did you probably got the chance to listen to some new artists, and you know, a lot of new music has come out. You know, the trends have changed, they've dipped, they probably, you know, you probably weren't here when Azonto came, right?
I was kind of here. I wasn't really here.
There. You know, like from Azonto, a lot of other things have come in. Now Afrobeats are the things, you know, that people are actually just trying to do. Have you actually, you know, made a list of some new musicians that you would like to record with? You know, in case you want to, like, you know, record some sort of a collabo or a new album or a new single or anything of the sort?
I think Ken Promise is a great artist. I'm not gonna lie. I've known him for a while now. We're not too close, but I've known him from a distance.
Right.
He's such a great artist. He's one of the people that I would love to work with. Of course, Joe Metto. Who doesn't love Joe? I personally love Joe Metto.
I'm sure he would definitely love that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm listening to the two voices and I'm thinking, yeah, Joe Metto and you on the same
The
page.
funny thing is, he came to do a concert in Massachusetts. Massachusetts last year, and I actually opened for him in Massachusetts. So yeah, you know, there has to be a collaboration.
Right. Have you tried to look out for him since you've been here?
I spoke to his manager though about a week ago. So yeah, hopefully I'll try to record a song with him before I leave.
Right. That should be nice. That should be nice. King Promise, are you listening? Oakley would like to record something.
And
with
of course, Sakodi, I would like to record something. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it should be good. I'm sure when you get the hook right and you get everything in place. Grace has a message for you though. Grace says, Doreen, great show. I want to find out if it's true he dated singer Yaya, and what happened to them?
Wow. Okay, so
usually when there's, you know, when the person holds their breath before they say something, it means there's something, right?
So before I started, Yaya is a great person. She's a great artist.
Yeah, she's an amazing musician.
She's an amazing musician. I think she's one of the best voices I've ever heard in Ghana. Her voice is yes, we did date. I'm going to be as candid as possible. Myself and Bertha, we were an item. Back then, she was Bertha. She's called Yaya now. We were an item. But, I mean, listen, things happen.
You've grown up.
It's not even about growing up, you know. It's just that, you know, the fact that a relationship that didn't work out doesn't make the person a bad person, you know. I still respect her. If she puts music out, I'm probably one of the first people to share it, you know. There's no bad blood between us. She's such a great artist. She's a great person, and yes, we're still friends. I mean, you know, with Yakasa.
Yeah, still friends.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about doing any work with her in the future too?
Yes, actually, when she found out I was doing, like, she saw I was singing in churches, and they're like, "Oh, I did the gospel." And I'm like, I mean, who wouldn't like to worship God? Because your days on earth here are numbered. I want to use my days properly.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I yes, because a point in my life came where I almost thought I was gonna die, and honestly, that really made me believe in God. Yes. So sometimes when people vanish and then they pop up out of the blues and they act a certain way, people don't understand. People give their own, a community. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And I didn't choose to serve God because I wanted to prove a point to people. I chose to serve God because of the relationship that I have with Him.
Right. It makes sense. Folks, we are with Oakley in our live studio session this morning. Interesting stuff popping up here and there. And talking about the fact that you probably dated Yaya back in the day. Are you married now? Do you have any plans? Got any kids?
Okay, so
question answer.
I am currently in a relationship. I'm dating now, and in a couple of months I should be married.
Okay, that's good. I mean, hey, we just need to know. Just because. So anyway, tell us a little bit about your job as an investment banker too, and how are you combining both, your music career and your profession? Okay,
so it's tough sometimes. So I live in New York, and I have a gig in California, which is on a Saturday. I have to perform on a Saturday morning. I work for corporate America. You can't keep asking for permission from your superiors. Oh,
to go and perform.
Something has come up, so I need to go and all that. It's been tough, but I've been somehow I've been able to maneuver my way through. So Mondays to Fridays I go to work. Saturdays I don't go to work. Saturdays and Sundays I don't go to work. So I get to go for my shows and sometimes go to the studio if I can. You don't really get the time to go to the studio if you are over there, especially if you're into you're into the corporate. So but some ways I've been able to, because I was pretty much doing the same thing when I was here. I was in school and then I was doing music at the same time. So there really isn't much different, except that this time around you have to be more responsible because you're in charge of your own life. Back in the days I was young, my parents were paying my fees, I didn't care. I would fly in and out. Now I have to pay bills.
Exactly.
You come back, you have to, the light bills, the cable bills, your rent and all that. So it's worked out. It's been tough, but and I enjoy my work as an investment banker. I get the opportunity to pretty much understand the finance system in the world, and it's also relevant to the industry as well.
Right.
Advice though, just one advice. No, go
ahead.
Just one advice. Sometimes it's hard to compromise, but it's very pertinent to choose security over passion sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's a very, very interesting area.
I know people are gonna come for me and drag me, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I had that much support, if my parents had probably supported me, back then I probably would have done this full time. But it was just that
you can't
the
choose
times were
over
really hard.
security.
Exactly. Because sometimes you look back and realize that you were struggling, and I didn't want to be a struggling artist, and I didn't want to be somebody who was famous and had to beg people for money for transport. Because can I be very real? Can I be very candid? It happens. It really happens. We don't want to talk about it because but let's face facts. It's really hard, and I'd wish that people, event organizers and people, the stakeholders will really support the artists, because many artists out here are struggling. It's a fact. Many artists out here are struggling. So it's a very dicey situation, but
but it's good that you're talking about it now, and I'm sure that I probably would like to ask you that if you had the chance to also talk to young upcoming artists here in Ghana, what are some of the things you would like to advise them to guard against?
To guard against
Maybe you've spoken about you're trying to draw the line between passion and security and, which one to choose. But maybe, further than that, what would you like to tell them?
So I understand that, fame comes with a lot of responsibilities. You have to keep up with appearances, wear the latest, footwears, jackets and all that. If you don't have, you don't have. This is Ghana. Like, times are hard, and now the economy is even more harder than ever. Who are you trying to prove a point to? I understand your brand is important, but don't try to live outside your means. To finance, so I know what I'm talking. You don't have to live outside your means, else you realize that, and as much as your face will be out there, people wouldn't really respect you. You need to respect yourself. For me, I'll choose respect over anything. I've had instances where I've had to choose between money or respect, and I chose respect. I know it's really hard sometimes, but you really need to respect yourself, and when it comes to finance as well, people need to start making wise decisions. And music is not, how do I put it? It's not stable. Like, income that comes from music is seasonal.
Right.
So whilst you are in your season, make sure you invest.
That money,
get a house, get a land, or start a business or something. Because you might be hitting today, the next day, Because, I'm pretty sure there are so many artists here in Ghana who were really big in their days. Now they don't have anything. And it was because they didn't have the right people around them to tell them, hey, I think you should do this and that. From there until other. Yeah.
We're with Oakley in our live studio session this morning. We'll take a quick break and come back with our lifestyle segment by kind courtesy of Acacia and Wemplex 400. A couple of things more you need to know about breast cancer as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We also have our morning inspiration ahead by kind courtesy of Nestle. And of course, there's a lot more to chat with Oakley about after the break. Stay on.
The Cosmopolitan Mix.
Right, folks, let's get ready to celebrate excellent journalism in West Africa. The Media Foundation for West Africa presents the second edition of the West Africa Media Excellence Conference and Awards to honor journalists across West Africa whose works are impacting society. The event will come off at the Sweet Spirit Alisa Hotel here in Accra on Saturday, the 13th of October at 6:30 p.m. The guest of honor is Dr. Mohammed Ibn Chambers, Special Representative of the UN Secretary General and the head of the UN Office of West Africa and the Sahel. The West Africa Media Excellence Conference and Awards is supported by MTN Ghana, Stanbic Bank, GCB Bank, the U.S. Embassy in Ghana, and DW Academia. Media partners, the Multimedia Group, Daily Graphic, Daily Guide, City FM, City TV, The Chronicle, Today newspaper, several West Africa media outlets. Wameka, impacting lives through media excellence. Your business and the health of your workers are directly related, so the more time your workers spend away from work due to ill health, the less productive they will be to your business. You're trying to keep your business's productivity high at all times, so you also have to make sure you're providing your workers with good health insurance like Acacia Health Insurance. Acacia Health Insurance will provide your staff with great customer service, quick payment on claims, IT support for quick service and coverage in all the 10 regions of the country. Give your business what it needs with the #1 health insurance provider, Acacia. We place value on those you value. Ecobank Ghana is the only bank that has won the coveted CIMG Bank of the Year award 5 times, winning the last 3 consecutively in 2014, 2015 and 2016. This year, the bank has been elevated to the prestigious Marketing Hall of Fame, which is another first by a bank in Ghana. Alongside this award, the bank has also won the much sought-after CIMG Marketing-Oriented Company in Ghana. EcoBank also wins the 2018 Mobex Africa Innovation Award for Banking Solutions of the Year and FinTech Innovation Bank of the Year. We could not have achieved all of this without you, our valued and cherished customers. And we're taking this opportunity to thank you and renew our promise to you to continuously work at improving service delivery and providing innovative and flexible financial products and services to suit your everyday banking needs. We encourage everyone to join EcoBank, the winning bank, today. Simply download the EcoBank mobile app on Google Play Store or the App Store and get connected, or visit any of our branches or our express points nationwide and transact with ease. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Okay, ladies, no more itching, no more scratching, and no more patting, because you've got Canicolon Natural Scalp Refresher. It would make your hair feel free and refreshed always. Canicolon Natural Scalp Refresher is made from natural ingredients by the experts of beauty and hair for Africa women. Canicolon is your quality Japanese fiber used in your favorite brands and weave-ons. Canicolon Natural Scalp Refresher is great for braids and weaves and comes in different fragrances. Just refresh your scalp with a Canicolon Fresher and you're good to go. I'm sure you're saying to yourself, thank God for big mercies. Canicolon Natural Scalp Refresher is available only at the following salons in Accra. So you definitely want to go out to Salon de Bandi in Dome. Call them on 0244063683. Adine Hair Aid, it's a Sakumono. Call them on 0244361692. Paul's Outback Salon in Adabraka, that's 0244643923. Creme de la Creme Beauty Salon at Ritz Junction. Call them on 02757619194. And finally, you can also reach Gina Beauty Salon at Sun City, Tema East on 05444325514. Check the full salon list by going to the Canicolon Africa Facebook page and get some more information. Okay, a good time to deal with breast cancer awareness as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month of October. We're talking about some things that you need to know about breast cancer. It's coming up in a second.
The Cosmopolitan Mix.
So breast cancer is the most common invasive cancer in women and the second main cause of cancer death in women after lung cancer. The first symptoms of breast cancer are usually an area of thickened tissue in the breast or a lump in the breast or in the armpits. Other symptoms include a pain in the armpits or breast that doesn't change with a monthly cycle, pitting or redness of the skin of the breast, like the skin of an orange, a rash around or on one of the nipples, a discharge from a nipple possibly containing blood, a sunken or inverted nipple, change in the size or shape of the breasts, and there could probably be a peeling or flaking or scaling of the skin on the breast or the nipple. Now, most lumps are not cancerous, but women should have them checked by a healthcare professional, just so you know and just so that you can nip it in the bud before it's too late. Acacia, we place value on those you value, and Wemplex 400, your one-stop dewormer for the family, just brought you our lifestyle segment this morning. We're going back to our conversations with Oakley here in the studio in our live studio session with us. Let's hear something from him.
Fofonye yatamaka fui Fofonye pemawe Eyatama dwedechi Yehowa nyaba fathers. Hallelujah. That is why we lift you high. Jehovah, great warrior. Your name is Jehovah.
That's Oakley on Jehovah. I know this from church as well. And since you're a worship leader, I guess you brought your whole talent to the song as well. It's really good. Is it coming up on your new album too, or is this just for the fun of it?
Yeah, it's just that's what I said. I said the EP is a prelude to my actual album coming out.
Right. Tell us a little bit about the EP. What songs coming up on it? I mean, something small about the EP. We definitely want to know. We're excited. When are you releasing it?
My EP. So I'm releasing 3 music videos from my EP this weekend, actually.
Oh, okay.
And so it's about my personal life. It's about life. It's about mistakes. It's about God, pretty much. Yeah, it's about my relationship with God right now. Yes, that's what the EP is about. It's an 8-track EP. Yes, songs that I did and I was scared to put out, but I'm like, hey, I'm not getting any younger.
Okay.
I think now I have a pot belly and all that. Back then I was a bit skinnier. You know, I didn't even have facial hair. You know, so it's like I'm not getting any younger. So I'm like, the time is now. The time is now. I you know, it's a very difficult decision.
It's a perfect time. I'm sure that. Do you think that, you know, when you go back and your friends you work with out there, do they know that you're into music? You probably would you be throwing them off when you go out and say, yeah, I just went to Ghana to release my EP?
No, they wouldn't be surprised because I do a lot of like shows in the States. Like I do a lot of weddings. Like my summer is like this past summer I did about almost 30 weddings.
Nice.
Yes,
nice.
I'll do it 30. So people kind of know, but it's just that I haven't really done it mainstream, you know. Yes.
No, so at least they won't be too surprised.
Yes,
anyway,
be too
some
surprised.
messages in here for you. Good morning, Doreen. Listening to you in Cape Coast. My greetings to families in Dansuman. To my wife, Edem Abusa and 3 boys. And I like your guy's voice. It's nice. And that's Abusa Jackson in Cape Coast. He listens to us all the time. Victor Brown is sending us a text from London. He says he's relatively new to the Cosmopolitan Mix. Well, then, Victor, you have mixed 23 years of a show. Catch on. However, great show as always. Fascinating interview with Oakley. Keep up the good work. That's one is for you, Victor. Victor Brown sends that. Victor, make sure you're always here with us. We like new friends too. Dr. Florence, the day of Nyaho Medical Center Airport. Na Sakwaba wishes you a good day and thank you and your team for the care yesterday. Okay, well, I hope that Dr. Florence Dede is also listening, and I'm sure that she'll be glad that, you know, we reached out to say thank you to her. But anyways, okay, back to our little chat. We have 8 more minutes to go, but I tell you what, for somebody who actually, you know, came to the limelight by virtue of a reality show, what do you think about reality shows in the country at the moment?
Wow. I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better. I mean, there's more room for improvement. Yes, I think it's getting better because I don't think without reality shows, artists like Kidi or Kamijin would have emerged.
Exactly.
Or even if Efia would have emerged, or Irene Logan. So yes,
or
even
you,
Bertha, or myself. So yes, I mean it could get better, and I think it's better than before. I think back then it was more difficult, but
it
now
was a little tighter than it is now.
So
it takes a little bit of hard work to get in, but that is good because then they want to get the best, right?
Exactly.
And maybe, you know, in as much as you haven't been here for a while, with your little knowledge and what you've been following about the Ghanaian music industry, what are some of the things that you have heard about the industry that you think that should change?
Wow. first of all, I feel like artists should support each other. The fight and then the beef is irrelevant, really, because I think the reason why Nigerian artists are more successful and making it in the States is because they have a united front. Ghana, the artists make it look like they're competing against each other. No, it shouldn't be like that. So first of all, the competition and the beefing is irrelevant to the industry. It's actually going to kill the industry. If we love each other and support each other, I think it's going to go a long way to help. And like I said earlier, the stakeholders, the event organizers should respect artists. They should pay them when you invite them for your shows. Stop giving them, I'm giving you a platform. Yeah, it costs a lot of money to go to the studio. Most of these people have nothing to depend on. That's why most of these artists out here on these streets are broke. So event organizers, please, when you invite the artists for shows, pay them. That is all they survive on.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. You can't run away from that. Otherwise, will they survive?
Exactly.
What are you passionate about? As a human being, not even as a musician or an investment banker, what are you passionate about, General?
Passionate about? I think I'm passionate about God, really. And then I'm really passionate about my family. Right. I'm really passionate about my mom, especially. I'm really passionate about my mom. If she's happy, I'm happy.
Right.
And yes.
Right. And if you had the chance to change anything about what you have become, what would you change?
Wow, that's a very difficult question.
Okay, you know what? I can actually let you think about it. I've got 5 minutes before midday. I'm going to throw in the morning inspiration. I'll give you the time to think about it real quick, and then we'll come back and get that answer before we bid you adieu. So let's do that. You got 3 minutes to think about it. So Nescafe, great taste, great start. Throwing in our morning inspiration real quick before our news at noon. Right now is your only opportunity to live this one-of-a-kind day. Fill its moments with purpose, experience, feeling, wonder, kindness, and love. Remind yourself how fortunate you are to be here, how alive, aware, and able you are to be able to make a difference. Share your good fortune by offering the best version of yourself to everyone you encounter. Choose not to waste any of today's precious time on things that bring you down or on matters that don't really matter. Keep your focus on the beauty, on the goodness, on all you love. Don't rush ahead and don't fall behind. Embrace each moment as it arrives and work to fulfill its unique opportunities. The richness of your life does not live in some distant time or faraway place. It is here, now, and ready to be experienced and expressed. Step boldly forward and connect with the great value that is yours to live on this very day. Realize who you are and what you have and everything you can do, and be inspired to put it all right now to great use. Think about it. Proudly brought to you by Nescafe. Great taste, great start. So anyway, before we go, the question was if there was anything you wanted to change about your life and what you have become right now, what would you change?
In the past, I never believed in myself. Okay. I always doubted, second guess myself. And sometimes in life, you have to be your own cheerleader.
Right.
Because if you're waiting for people to believe in you, then you'd wait till death.
Yeah.
And so, yes, if I could go back in time, then I should have been a bit more confident and be fearless. Yes.
And you should have been your own cheerleader even before now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So tell us how we can reach your EP and how we can follow your music.
Okay, so I'm really active on Instagram. So it's Oakley's Gram, OAKLEYS Gram. My Facebook is Prt2. And yes, I'm on YouTube as well. Just search for Fritz Oakley and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm on iTunes as well and the SoundCloud. So it's Fritz Oakley.
Okay, so yes. What time from over the weekend should we expect to hear stuff from the EP?
This weekend I'm releasing 3 music videos, like I said, from the EP. Yes, so latest by Saturday. Yes, and then my actual album drops
around December. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty excited.
Are you going to come out here to launch that album?
Exactly. I mean, I had fun talking to you. Honestly, I was even nervous coming in. I'm like, oh, Dorian, yeah, because I've been watching you since I was a kid. And yes, it was an honor having this interview with you, really.
Well, it's always a pleasure for me to have people, especially ones that I probably might remember and not remember. And, it's always good to talk to people, find out what's going on with them. And what's ticking in their heads. Usually I like that, because you see people, but unless you talk to them and try to understand where they're coming from, you don't even know them that well. So it's been a pleasure actually hanging out with you, and I can't wait to hear stuff and see stuff for your EP. And we can't wait to see or hear your new single too in December. So, after the EP has been released, when do you leave?
Wow, I leave in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, go back to mainstream.
Yeah, go back to wearing suit and tie and
bad weather.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you here, folks. I've been hanging out with Oakley in our live studio session. Once again, just roll out your social media handles just so we can follow.
My Instagram is Oakleysgram, 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 and then my Facebook is Fritz Oakley. And then on YouTube, you search for Fritz Oakley, and my page is gonna pop up, and SoundCloud as well, iTunes. Yeah, Fritz Oakley. Yeah.
It'd be good to follow you and find out what exactly you're doing. Well, we're wishing you the very best. We can't wait for new stuff. You have an amazing voice, and we can't just wait to just see you on major platforms and see you doing great things for yourself.
Amen.
God bless.
Amen.
And
God bless you.
All right, and take care. Thank you so very much for coming out.
Thank you.
We do appreciate your time. Folks, that's our show for this morning. For all of those who reached out, we're really, really grateful. God willing, we will get together same time tomorrow.